are the most common problem on Range Rovers? Hello, this is George from OGS Mechanics Workshop, and today we want to touch base on a topic related to most common problem on Range Rovers and how can you avoid expensive repair bills. And the good subject is to talk about the cars that we have here today, and we have a couple of them or more. And we want to start with this Range Rover Sport, which came in for suspension problem. It's a air suspension, and after the investigation, it turned out that the vehicle need air compressor and the pipes from air compressor to the air spring. Now, the repair bill it could have been lowered if the repair was done at the right time. And what happens? Why I'm saying that? The customer drove when he noticed that there was still a problem with the suspension, and this has wear out the compressor up to the point that he had to be replaced. So spotted at the right time, he could have a cheaper repair bill. Now going forward in the corner, we've got another Range Rover Sport with a 3-liter diesel engine. This vehicle came in because it was smoking heavily white. After the investigation, it turned out that one of the turbo has failed. Now this vehicle has 2 turbos and they have to be replaced in pair. The repair bill it could have been lowered with correct maintenance. We cannot stress enough how important it is to be serviced regularly, and we see that very often people neglecting and then ended up with expensive repair bill that could be easily avoided if the maintenance um, interval is respected carefully. Every 10,000 miles, we advise, although main dealers they say to have it serviced 15 or 20,000, we say it's too much. Have it done every 10,000 miles, and it could improve the reliability significant. So very important. This repair bill we can definitely say could have been avoided. Anyway, going forward, this is another Range Rover Sport that came in with no ignition. After running the diagnostics, it turned out that it was the gear knob not sending any signal, the electric gear knob that pops out when the engine started. A very common problem. We have seen it before. Could this be avoided? No. They give no signs, and when they picked up, they picked up. So it is a common problem. We have seen it before, but it is something that could not have been avoided. Now, moving forward, another Range Rover, the old model, the Range Rover Sport. It's a nice car. It has the petrol engine 4.2. Came in for water ingress on the passenger footwell. It is a common problem. We have seen it before. Now, what it is on this particular car, what we also seen, vehicle owners, they notice they have a water ingress, they don't address it, and this problem with water ingress problem, this car having the water ingress problem on the passenger side, not treated, keep on being used like that, it could end up with damage on the body control module, central locking nut operating, and other electrics issue. Luckily, this situation is not the case. Customer came at the right time. Sorry, some common issues. There are sunroof drain blocked, B pillar clips, the pillar next to the windscreen sometimes is leaking through those holes, or the cowling behind the windscreen wipers not sealing properly, allowing the water to go through the cabin filter inside the car. So those are some common issues. We have seen it before. Very important, have it addressed at the right time to avoid expensive repair bills. Going forward, another Range Rover Sport. Common problem, this vehicle is stolen and recovered. What is common about it is to be a Range Rover stolen. We've seen it so many times. Can this be avoided? Of course it can, with upgraded security. What I also want to touch base on this car, the car was in storage with main dealer. Nowadays there's a massive problem with parts in the main dealer, and they could not locate the parts for whatever reason. Anyway, we have a good stock of parts when it comes to security of Range Rover, so we managed to get it back in on the road in a very short time, comparing to what the dealers insisted initially. They said, like I said, several months it's been with them and they couldn't get it done. Anyway, on top of that, we obviously upgrade security. Customer doesn't want to go through the same situation once again. So what to learn from it? Have it protected so you avoid the car being stolen. Another aspect, when it was stolen, it went through quite extensive damage they do to the telematics control unit, KVM and other wiring. So all this can be avoided with upgraded security. Now, moving forward, this 2020 Range Rover, another sport model, came in having no brakes. The brake pedal is very hard. Hill assist light is on. It's not something that we have came across too often. I'm not saying is something common, and currently cannot really advise whether this can be seen before, unless we'll conclude it is something to do with the maintenance. This car still has to go in the workshop, so not many conclusions to draw at the moment. Going forward, we have Range Rover. This Range Rover Sport is US import. It's a left-hand drive. Was an accident damage. We cannot really talk about anything really common because in an accident damage, so it needs a lot of repairs. Not really to do with common problems on Range Rover. Moving forward, we have here a Velar, 2-liter diesel engine, timing chain failure. Common, very common. We again seen it so many times, and we also have a video about the timing chain noise and the replacement. In here is a special case because it wasn't just timing chain. When we stripped the engine, it was so bad. There's so much deposit within the camshaft and all the engine internally, and all this because of lack of maintenance. So, two conclusions to draw for here. All this could have been avoided if the maintenance service was kept regularly. This is, again, as I said previously, is so often getting neglected up to the stage that at this moment we couldn't even save the engine. So it wasn't just a case of doing a timing chain and repairing the engine. We had to replace the whole engine because it was so worn out. Maintenance, again, a very important aspect. Now, a part of those vehicles here, those Range Rover here, we have another 3 vehicles. One of them that we upgraded the security, and another 2 with engine, another 2-liter, and another 3-liter with engine failure. So this video intention is to help give you a bit of guidance on the common problems on Range Rover and what you can do to avoid expensive repairs. If you think you learned something from it, please share the video, subscribe to our channel for more content related to car repairs. Thank you for watching and wait to see you on the next video. See ya!